Was that about as physical of a game as you've been through? It seemed like it got pretty tough down big.
Yeah, they were a really physical team, and I mean we knew that going in. That's how they coach. That's how they coach. So we were prepared, but I mean it was definitely a battle. In every small part of the game, it was a battle for everything. So.
Did you feel that one the next day a little bit more than the other ones?
I felt it a little bit, but we got some good treatment in it. So.
Jeremy, you talked to John after the injury. What, if you have, what have you said to, or what's his spirits like? I mean, what?
He's he's a really positive person. So he doesn't he doesn't really get down too much, but you just give him words of encouragement. Especially I've been there a few times, so you just give him words of encouragement that help encourage him to just stay focused, stay engaged, because we need him. As we move along through this season, we're going to need him more and more. So just rest and give us what you can.
How kind of deflating is that to see him go down after you've been playing really well and come back from a couple injuries? How hard is that to take for you?
It's hard to watch, for him especially, just because we all want him to have success, but we kind of got to just keep our focus and just try to move on and like I said, give him words of encouragement and encourage him to stay engaged with this team. So
how does that kind of change your mindset or your approach to the inside game now that the rotation's going to be a little different?
No, I don't think it changes it that much. I've been trying to keep a focus every game, just be focused and ready to play as hard as I can. I don't think, I think about, who's going to come in for me. I don't think I would play very well if I thought about that. So.
Is Max better prepared to handle it now than he maybe was a year ago this time?
I mean, definitely. You get a year to learn, a year to get stronger, in better shape. He's come a long way. He's still learning, but he's definitely ready to give us some good minutes. So.
How great is it for you guys inside that you have the kind of depth to be able to face an injury like that and keep chugging?
I think just this team in general. We got depth inside, but we got depth everywhere. And we got Coach Meyer talks about our next man up mentality. When somebody's falling, we got to have the next man step up and be able to follow shoes so we can keep moving forward as a team. So.
Coach said Mitch was still kind of learning how the game was called with fouls and things of that nature. Have you talked to him about any of that at all, or
you just kind of fouls. You deal with fouls because you're in a bad position or you're a step behind. So just trying to keep him learning so that he sees things happening earlier and is able to stay out of those situations.
That only gets tougher with Big Ten play, right? I mean, they let you guys play a little more in Big Ten play. How much different is it?
It's game by game. It depends on the competition, just the situation, the atmosphere in general. So.
Jordan, you guys off to your best start in 24 years. Can you talk about how the expectations for you guys have changed game by game for you?
I think as an upperclassman, me and the other upperclassmen have just trying to keeping this team focused on just the next game, and that's all you can really do. We play Eastern Michigan tomorrow, so we're not really looking at our record right now. We're just trying to keep going each game and play our best basketball. We feel if we play our best basketball, we can compete with anybody. We can't guarantee a win, but we're going to play hard every game.
So is there any added pressure to keep that record flawless at all?
I mean, if we were to stop and think about it, I think so. But like I said, we want to be playing our best basketball, and win as many games as we can in the Big Ten and be playing as good as we can towards the end of the year. So.
How do you block out the stuff like the rankings where you're up to number 2? And I mean, that coach says you don't talk about it at all, but at some point you've got to hear about it on campus, in class, on the internet, somewhere, something. You've got to see it and recognize it's there, but you also have to block it out. What do you do to block it out?
I think it's easy for some of us, coming from where we come from. I've seen this program come a long way, so I know what it's like to not even be in a conversation. But I think, like I said, we just keep a mindset every day. Our coaches just as hard every day, every single day, to be better and better. They're not satisfied, and we're not satisfied. And I think that's the most important thing is we're still trying to get better. We're playing great, but we're still trying to play better.
So do you just not watch ESPN or not go on ESPN or?
I think at some point you just got to embrace it. People are gonna want to beat you, and that's just something that we have to live with. So we just, like I said, we got to be ready for everybody's best shot and just and go into each practice being the best we can be, because we're gonna need to be compete with with everybody as much as we can when the game comes, because everybody's gonna want to take their best shot at us.